Welcome to Renaissance Academy. Today we are going to talk about features of language. Features of language comes under unit 5, which is related with language basic concept theories and uh, English in use, right? Unit 5, language basic concept theories and English in use, right? So features of language, this is a topic which comes under the subject English literature, right? So we are going to talk about various topics which are included in English literature paper 2 of UGC NET, right? So features of language, there are four features which I have jotted down on the green board, right? Displacement, arbitrariness, duality of structure and recursiveness. These are the four features of language, right? So what is mean by displacement? Displacement is one of the feature of language. So through that feature, because of this feature, you can talk about things or events which are not present, right? If you want to talk about a thing which is not present here, right, which is not present in the environment of this class, so you can talk about that object with the help of this feature displacement, right? So these features enables us to talk about mythical characters, or these features enables the author to create mythical character or to write in fiction, right? Displacement is the feature of language which help us to talk about things or event which is not in immediate environment, right? This help us to create this feature. Displacement as a feature of language help us to create an imaginary world, right? So the another feature of language is arbitrariness, right? So what is arbitrariness actually, right? Arbitrariness is the feature of language where you will find there is no any kind of a natural relationship between a word or its meaning, right? For example, if I say chalk, right? So this chalk, right, the word chalk, it doesn't have any relation with this material or the meaning of this word, right? So that is called as arbitrariness, right? Arbitrariness shows no relationship of a word with its meaning, right? The other feature of language is duality of structure, right? Duality of structure means what? So if I write down a chalk, right, over here, if I write down a word chalk over here, so CHALK, these are the letters which comes in a word chalk, right? If there should be a proper arrangement of these words, they should come properly, right? And that proper arrangement of a word make it a meaningful word, right? So if there is a morphological relationship between these words, right, if they are morphologically correct, they can create another meanings, I will say. So they can create meaning, they can create meaning. So this morphology, right, this morpheme, right, these are the word is made up of actually morpheme. Morpheme is the fundamental unit of a word, right? So fundamental unit जो है वो है मॉर्फिम, राइट? सो मॉर्फिम्स साथ में आकर क्या बनता है? वर्ड बनता है. सो वेन एवर द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन मॉर्फोलॉजी एंड सिंटैक्स, द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन मॉर्फोलॉजी एंड सिंटैक्स is called as duality of structure, right? So language have morphology and language have meanings. So morphology and syntax, this talks about duality of structure, right? We have two levels of structure for a word, right? It is morphological structure and the another one is syntactical structure, right? So This is the duality of structure. The another feature of a language is recursiveness, right? Recursiveness is means what? You can write a sentence in the sentence. For example, if I write I saw a man, right? This one is a sentence. I saw a man. So I can add subordinate clauses in it. I saw a man who who was wearing t-shirt, right? Again I can add in that sentence, I saw a man who was wearing t-shirt, comma, who had theft me, right? So we can add sentence in the sentence. That is called as recursiveness, right? Are you getting? So these are the four features of language. The first feature is displacement, which enable us to talk about an object or thing or an event which is not present in the immediate environment, and which help us to write fiction. Arbitrariness is the feature of language where you will find no any kind of natural relationship between word and its meaning. Duality of structure means we have two levels of structures. The first level of structure is related with morpheme or morphology, and the second structure is related with syntax or meaning, right? Recursiveness is the feature of language where the language enables us to add sentence in the sentence. That is called as recursiveness. So today we will stop here and we'll see in the next video. Thank you.